Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah ala khalqi Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa wala. Ma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We're having another suggest from the ayat of Quran al-Kareem and Hadith Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam about the family. This part of the meaning of the hadith is meaning the mu'min shouldn't, when the two persons they want to live together, especially the wife and the husband, they shouldn't hide something for each one. And then the most of the time, people when before the marriage, when they want to marry, they're showing different picture, different view about themselves, about the job, about the money, about the character, a lot of things. When they come marriage together, suddenly finding the complete man different. The time was before the marriage, mashallah, every time gift, every time go there and spend the money, not care about anything. And next time when they marriage, after the £1, they are fighting. So that's the problem, because everybody try to show something wasn't his character. In Islam, is not allowed to cheat something like that. It's a lie. The Muslim, what is that his character? He explaining before to go. This part not only between the man and the woman, is the character, the culture when you see in Islam giving complete right, clear right for the woman, clear right for the man, what is the children right and what is the parents right. Between this one, talking about what is the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala right, and you clear, you're not at all, never you can clash between your wife right and the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala right. Between your children right and your wife right. At all. Anything in Islam you can see him, for everybody give it his right and explain it what exactly responsibility. The husband about the wife and the wife about the husband. And the parents about the children, children about the parents. Here we try to explain this part in this book. The one, a few things here is important. The first one, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said for Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Ya ayyuha rasulu balligh ma unzila ilayka min rabbik wa illam taf'al fama ballaghta risalat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, commanded Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to explain for the people. You have to pass this message to people. Anything Allah sent for you, you have to pass to the people. If you didn't done, if you hide anything and you, for example, you hide something, is meaning you did not your properly job. And the job is the nubuwah, is the balagh, and you have to pass the message Allah sent for you for the people. This is happening in your life. Look, the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam go back. Nothing in Islam doesn't matter who is the level when Sharia is talking. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, nobody, no any human more high level than the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yeah, what he done in da'wah? Abasa wa tawalla an ja'ahu al-a'ma wa ma yudrika la'allahu yazakka. Just only the man, blind man, he's come asking for the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In the time he was speaking with the mushrikeen. The oldest people was the leader of the mushrikeen. He was wish if they are convert to Islam. So the Islam we have very good sponsor at this time because they was very weak. It wasn't because now they are high level, no. Just only that time Nabi Sallallahu was planned, try to keep these people with him, to be support the da'wah, support the Islam. Because these people was strong people, more powerful in Mecca, or they are rich people in the Mecca, they can be good sponsor for the Islam. So that's case, he that time like it to be only focused for these people, and the brother he's convert to Islam and is a Muslim, he can delay his question for the later. When he asked it, Nabi Islam didn't like it. Not mean didn't like the man. Didn't like this time of the question. It's been happening for sometime you coming from your job. Sometimes you talking with somebody, have an important job to do. You have to quickly go. Coming somebody asking you something. You don't like it this time because it's a human. Because you have something. When I coming asking you, maybe I don't know what is your plan, what you want to do, what is your job is important. I regular, normal, I coming ask my question. And you being this time, you didn't like it. Not meaning you don't like me. If another time you have a time, nicely you explain for me. But this time you don't like because now you have some rush. You have to go for something is important, so you don't have a time to explain what he need. So this is what happened with Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Islam didn't say, okay, ignore this one, what done? He's come back, repeat the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. These people, you were try to convert to Islam. They are, is your sponsor. They are no more value than this man. Yes, he's poor. Especially Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, all the people, he was poor also at the same time. He was a rich man. And the level, most of this was a normal man, or one of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam companion, because Allah tried to explain for the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam da'wah. We're not looking for the people who have a high prestige in society. So is the better. We have to become. It doesn't matter. And we need if the rich people, or for example famous people or power man people, they are is not with us, is meaning we are not the right way. No, at all. The da'wah is always, most of the people that supported the Anbiya, no one Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, all of them was the normal people. Yeah, because they don't have the reasons to lose with it. Because for example, somebody king, why he want fighting with Islam? Because he want to be leader, because he fighting for his power. Like the Abu Jahl. Abu Jahl is the name Abu al-Hakam. The man is the high knowledge it was very famous, very IQ man in smart man, yeah, in Mecca. It was the name Abu al-Hakam. But he was jealousing, why didn't come revelation wahi to me? Why come to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? I'm more knowledge. He was thinking, I'm more knowledge, more education than the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Why didn't come wahi to me? Nothing else. You're not fighting with anything else. He was happy. You know, the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam was that. He never lied. So, but the Sharia here, when it's coming Sharia, anybody done something is wrong, he tried to explain him clearly. If what Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam was any man, Sharia tried to explain what is the right and what is the wrong and what is the better and what is the good. What we should learn for this part of the ayah is meaning that sometime what the man he don't like something for his wife, or the wife he don't like from her husband, they not explain to each one. They hiding this one, but taking in his heart is wrong. If something is happened and you don't like, and anytime happening for your partner's side, and you thinking is be for future attack your love and keep you miss your love, you should be explain this one. Don't keep him. It's not correct. The way, yes, we have to use the right way, nicely, kindly, with respect. We have to explain, but don't keep in your tongue. If you can't forget him, you should be explained. Because if you keep it in your heart, today one mistake, tomorrow next one's coming. The last time you done like that. Most of the time, what's happening? The last time you say this one for my sister, so now you done again with my brother. So he's not able to. Okay, that's time you forgot it. Why you now joining these two together? If you can't forget to explain that position, for example, that situation, what you said, I don't like it. And also at the same time, you be the first man, you the first person, shouldn't do that one with her family. One of the part. So the meaning in Sharia, we have to be clear to each one. Your tension, what is in your heart, and what is who you have to be clear with your partner. Don't show you something before, and when it's come in the life, it started the life, now you will shock. Because that's time you playing like the game for a few days. It's difficult for you because not your character. Wallah, is not my character. Every thing is happen in a celebration, I have to buy expensive thing. I know my pocket, I know my power, how much I have, I know my value. So why I have to now, anything is happen, I can buy, for example, for £50, I go and spend £100. But tomorrow when we marriage, and you want to cover all of them you done at that time. So it's not right, ya akhi. No, it's not right. Because that time you give it wrong habit for your partner. Doesn't matter it's the man for the woman, woman for the man. You give it that time wrong habit because you tell him you is your character. Now she's wish or he wish now that's what I was doing the before. So now I have to be similar. So always come in the balance. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, Tahaddu, tahabbu, give the gift to each one. This one happening the love between the two persons. So he's maybe wife, husband and wife, or friend, parents, or children, all of them. The gift is like that. So, but give something you can do him in your level. Because the gift is not coming, you have to be show yourself. Just only the sign, you want to say how much you love the personal, how much he's important for you. That's it. Okay, so the one, علاقة مع ربي وعبودته. In Islam is clear what is the right between you and your God, Rabb. What is that? The three men they come and say when Nabi Sallallahu asked when Aisha and her, what is doing Nabi Sallallahu? He said he is sleeping and some part of the night he's reading the Quran and is standing for Salat, and one day he's fasting and one day he's not fasting, for example, sometimes fasting, sometimes not fasting, and he married and he's going for jihad, for example, Fisabilillah. The man, was young, they said, okay, of course, because the Nabi, and Allah forgive it all his sin, and he is the level of the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he very high level, so we need more. So one of them said, I never will sleep. Every night, I will read the Salat. Second one said, every day while fasting. Third one said, I never married. When Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam come and rather than news to Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam what they are done, he said, no, I sleeping and praying, fasting and eating. I marriage. Who is not following my sunnah is no my from my ummah. Happened this one with Amr ibn As, Abdullah ibn Amr ibn As. Is a Sahabi, very educated man, and he loved to worship. He married, and Salman al-Farisi, radiyallahu anhu, he was his friend. He heard the Abdullah is married. He's come to visit him. When he's come, see that time wasn't the hijab, maybe that like that time to cover. It was normal, they can see each one. And he see the lady, not looking up to any clothes is normal, very too, not looking like somebody marriage. For example, it's usually when somebody marriage, every day are looking after themselves until the power is coming out, the temperature is coming down. Yeah, and everybody looking after himself. So when he comes in, they are married this last week, for example, a few days. So now that they're looking at somebody marriage for 10 years, for example, not looking the lady, she's not looking after herself, and the man is similar. Ask the lady, what happened? Why you like that? She said, your brother, he don't need a woman. He said, what do you think? She said, all night he's praying and whole day he's fasting. Since he married until now, a few weeks maybe, never touched his wife. At all, never met his wife because he was busy. Night he's praying and day is fasting. So what he can do? Nothing. Ya Allah. So he asked Abdullah. They sleep at night with his friend. The night he stand to go to prayer, he said, no, sleep. Go sleep in your room until third of before the Azan time. He in the middle again wake up again and say, go sleep, don't go out. Stay in your room until before the Fajr. Stand and pray, do the wuzu and pray your salat and go back. And tomorrow not fasting. So that was the teaching. Because if somebody don't know what is the right, he will do the mistake. Sometimes not meaning the ibadah his ibadah is correct. The worship is right. But when we use him in wrong and more than his level, he's now you missing somebody right. So the Allah right is clear. And our family, wife or children right is clear. If somebody, we read the ayah today. Ya alladhina amanu la tulikum amwalukum wa la awladukum an dhikrillah. We are now in this time opposite. Oh, you can't find an all world one Abdullah at all. Of course, that was the special time. Now is opposite. We are forgetting the Allah. That time was people missing another part. We are shocked. What's mean that's man? And they are married and he never see his wife a few days. So that we are now, but also the Allah said, Ya alladheen amanu la tulikum amwalukum wa la auladukum an dhikrillah. The parents, who is responsible, his wife and his children, most important than his Allah. Most important than his religion. Not looking the halal and haram. First one, I will spend my time for my family. If I got it some time, I will go for prayer. If I find some time, if I have some extra money, I like it, I will spend £1 fi sabilillah. But every day, 99% of the money is just only spent for our children without thinking what they are wasting or what they are doing. So we're not equal. Sharia need to be equal between them. So the one between the right between you and the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala should be clear. You understand to explain for your children. Now is the salah time, I have to go to prayer. Never come and tell your wife, why are you going Ramadan time for Taraweeh, take it for you 1 hour. No, ya akhi, is the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala right. Never tell you why you're standing out of the night, you're praying last third part of the night, Qiyamul Layl. Doesn't matter. Is the Allah right? Similar. You're right and my Allah. So the Muslim should be clear between what is between him and between Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The second one, and the moment with another mu'mineen. Some people, they are married, they take responsibility, but still, mashallah, thinking like the day he was irresponsible. Every day with his friend outside, every night with his friend outside, the weekend with his friend, go there and go, okay. So what is the people, girl miskin, is living to your house? What is wrong with her? If you go with your friend, busy, and she will go with his friend, busy, so why you married? No, we know our friend time, and we know our family time. We should have a balance between. Some of the time, opposite. When you marriage, okay, you can't go your dad's house. No, that before was the man doing like that with the woman, and you can't go to your family. Stay here. Now I married you, like I bought you. I bought you, so now you finish. You slave. You stay here. You can't go anywhere. Now it's opposite. The boss in the job, in the company, manager in work, is much kinder, better than your wife in your house. If you go to call your mom, why are you calling your mom? If you go, you're asking your brother, why are you asking your brother? Yeah, no, it's not. You broken with this one, the love between you and your husband. The lady, she born this man. And grown up, he was looking after him all this time. Now he's ready. Allah the give for you. You want to, he forgot all this time. Haram. If any woman asked for her husband to forget his parents, you be sure 100%. If the man can forget his mom or his parents, they are born, they are looking, is easily can forget you. Because like you, few woman is available, but mom is one, dad is one, the brother is one. You know, can't find under mom. We can't find under dad. We can't. So when you asking for your husband, you shouldn't have contact with your parents, no contact with your family. You want to cut. If he can cut the relationship between he and his parents, or he can cut the responsibility, he's not taking responsibility, tomorrow easily, you educated, you give the experience, you give him training, tomorrow he's not looking after you. He can leave you similar because you weak relationship than the parents. The parents, they are for our blood. Same meat, same blood. And the lady, 20 years, 30 years, from the beginning until now, you grow up with her. If you can't forget your mom, if you don't care about your mom, it's very easily may not care about our wife. So on the opposite similar. If you asking your wife, Don't be good with your parents. Cut with all of them. Tomorrow you educated, you given training, and she can ignore you. She can leave you because you when he practicing slowly, and coming the time she can't stop the relationship between her and his parents. Of course, tomorrow can change you with somebody else. So that is the wrong thing in the people they are doing, and we have to be very careful about this one in our family. Also, the Islam is not between the woman, the two people, and the wife and the husband. We have between children and each one. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said for the children, وَإِنْ جَاهَدَاكَ عَلَىٰ أَن تُشْرِكَ بِي مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِي عِلْمٌ فَلَا تُطِعْهُمَا وَصَاحِبْهُمَا فِي الدُّنْيَا مَعْرُوفًا. If your parents try to take you to the shirk, don't listen, but still صاحبهما في الدنيا معروف. Didn't say leave him, don't contact with him. Sahib is meaning somebody living with you. You have to be good friend with your parents. The time they are trying to take you to the shirk. Why? Because it's a responsibility. Because they are grown up, and we not coming Islam to cut the relationship between the two persons. Okay. The next one, sometimes the happening, we said, shouldn't be hiding the wife from the husband and the husband from the wife the most of the time. Is not right. Because tomorrow is happen, if a misunderstanding give you what is doubt. Use something you don't want to tell your wife, okay, and something we have, and suddenly they are find it okay. If we know in Sharia al-Islam, if they have something is not maybe the man don't like in his wife, or for example the lady, for example, burn her hand, something, and skin, for example, know that you looking nicely, is not like that. Do not show him now. When the marriage is and he's come, see the no is not like the I want. Yeah, so something like that. Meaning in Arabic, aib, something is or something is defect, something like that. Is not allowed to the Islam anything. The reasons why, because most of the time, the man, he is weak. His psychologist problem, he can't be with his wife, or when he genetic like that, he's weak, and they're going marriage because it's our culture. We have to marry. If you do marriage, people tell you about that. I know the history. They are married 10 years, and the man don't have anything to be like the man. Keep the lady, the girls, 10 years living with her. The parents is not allowed because it's shy, you have to divorce. Until the time, now the lady, the girl, she has a psychologist problem now. Or some of the people, they are thinking they have a problem, they have to go to the doctor to talk to it, because the most time now the stress and the psychological problem keep the whole bodies weak. We are thinking if I have a kidney problem or heart problem, I have to go to the doctor, to GP. But when we have a stress, a psychological problem, now is no. If I go, who will tell me you're crazy? No, what's meaning crazy? The most time when we are not comfortable, the brain is not relaxed. You can't live with someone. Quickly, anything keep you angry. You don't like to see your wife. You don't like to see your children. So that is the health problem. You have to look after your health, because it is your wife right or your husband right. So when they are not looking at something like that, damaging the plan they have for their life. So look, for example, here we have the Musa alayhi salam, when he's come see when the lady, the two girls, when see the Musa alayhi salam, they go back and explain for their parents, يا أبت استأجره إن خير من استأجرت القوي الأمين. Take this man to work for you, because we see him very responsible man, a very powerful man. So the dad understand about this message. Not directly. Okay, meaning the man is good. And when my daughter, she's talking about this man, maybe she like it, and also doesn't the man have any problem. When see the Musa alayhi salam, the man is right, man. And he say, okay, I want to marry one of my girl for you, and you have to do this job for me, for example, for 5, 6, 7 years, 10 years. So the man, the dad understand, is not don't mind if we see the parents should be smart to understand the message, maybe not directly, to understand what their children they need. Or sometimes we have to be smart for something you understand before telling your wife. You should be smart to understand what she want now. And similar, the woman should be smart to understand that's action for my husband, what he want. So look here, for example, the example was not meaning shy, and that time especially, no, wasn't the girl like that, and this time the boy they are shy, but the girl unfortunately they're not shy, most of them, not everybody. So that time was very shy for the people that go to the girl to ask, I like Fulan. It's never have it like that. But look, when the girl said, talking positive about this man, that's understand. Okay, so where is, if it's a good man, why should go somewhere? I have a girl. Anyway, they have to be married. So it's meaning she now sees something in this man. Yeah. So the Sharia al-Islam, we always try to be clear to each one, not hiding anything in our life. We know everybody right. So the most of the time, the people they want to go to the marriage, what they do now, they're right. Just all they are thinking the marriage before was good. Sometimes when we married, we living with our parents for maybe the beginning until they are learning. Sometimes the girl maybe she can't cook or learn something, and then maybe he study and she can't learn on that time. He haven't time to go to learn. But when living now, the mom, the husband, parents help and support him. He's our daughter. Now when she's coming our house, is our daughter. Is not coming somebody to work for us, but she's house similar. So sometimes we need to share each one. But now unfortunately when we go separated, everybody, when the first day marriage and they go live with Daga, it's good in one time. They're living separate. But a lot of things happening because they don't have experience. When we don't have experience, what we have to do? Experience something, but education is something else. If we're not going to learn, educate by experience, we have to have a knowledge before we want to go. So the most of the time, the girl and the boy, they are married without any knowledge, without any understanding about the responsibility. They are going marriage. When they married, after the few weeks, they started fighting. They now look and changing their mind. They are thinking this marriage was some play game. Go football and finish 40 minutes, come back. Go play another land. Yeah, it's not coming like that. So that's more thing is important. So if we can't go with experience, we have to try to have a knowledge to explain for our children, all of them, to be ready for that time. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Barakallahu fikum. Jazakumullah khair.